Hey, what's going on, guys? Cejaman back with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Basics series. We're continuing the new series that just came out. We're going to be looking at Leatherhead, Giant Mutant Sewer Alligator. These figures are just hitting stores now. Out of all the Toys R Us that I've been going to, this is the one that I've been seeing the most. So this is the packaging. Pretty much the same as all the other packaging. It's all the other figures. It is the same exact thing. I mean, you got the turtle on the side, and you know, Nickelodeon right up top. Right there in the back, here's a little read up. Now, when I was looking at the snakeweed one, I was talking about how they had photos of the upcoming figures, but that one didn't. This one does. So you can see there's the Rat King. There's Cockroach Terminator. I think there's another one around here. I think that's it. Okay, so it's just those two. So these are the next figures that are coming out, I guess. Nothing as far as the heroes go. Little read up here. It says, uncontrollable and fearless, Leatherhead is the Krang's worst enemy in creation. After being mutated from a reptile to a living monster, he promised himself he would spare this world from their evil and capture the Krang's power cell, a powerful ally in the Turtles' fight against the Krang. Leatherhead's raw power and brute strength make him a force to reckon with. Weapons: claws, tail, alligator, death roll. Team Ninja Turtles. There's a nice little photo there. So that's packaging. Let's go ahead and take a quick little break. I'm going to take the figure outside of the package, and we'll take a closer look at Leatherhead. Stay tuned. So here's a little 360 look at Leatherhead. It's a decent looking figure. There's not really much to him. Again, just like Snakeweed, I wish this figure would have been a little larger in size. You know, it could have gotten like a deluxe figure or something, but still, nonetheless, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure, so it's still good for the collection. Let's go ahead and take a closer detailed look at the figure. Well, actually, before I get into that, now the tail piece did come. It didn't come attached in the packaging. You just got to plug it in. There's a little peg, and that's that. So let's get a closer detailed look at the figure. So here is a closer look at Leatherhead. You can see here, he's a pretty nice figure. There's not really much to him. I wish maybe I wish like we would have gotten like an articulated mouth, but it's okay. The paint's okay. It seemed to me, I mean, this is my opinion here, the figure seems kind of plain. There's a little opening right there on the bottom of the tail, but I don't know. They did an okay job on the whole scales and everything. Looks pretty good. The paint's okay, but it just looks plain to me. It doesn't really look that great. I think they should have made him look a little more menacing, maybe, you know, a little more angry looking in the face or something, or just maybe an articulated mouth. I think an articulated mouth would have made this figure a whole lot better. But taking a closer look at him, he's a pretty good looking figure nonetheless, like I said. But you can see all the scales there, the little brown straps that he has around the feet. There's the toes there. It does have peg holes and a little opening there in the bottom of the of both feet there. There's another strap right there on the side. He's got him also around his wrist. You can see the hands. There's no real detail. There's no like paint in the nails or anything. He's got kind of like a webbed fingers, and the inside of the chest there, or the torso. You can see that right there. It's a different paint color. I do like the way the inside of that looks. There's the bottom of the head there. And that's pretty much it. Here's the tail. You can see he's got all the scales going right around there. But there's really not much really to say about this figure. I mean, it's a decent figure. Honestly, I wish this guy would have been a lot bigger in size. I'll do a little size comparison in a minute. But let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation on him. So the head can rotate. It just rotates side to side there. The arms do go in and out. They go forward and back. There's no bend at the bicep. There's no rotation at the wrist. No rotation at the waist. The legs can go in and out, and they can go somewhat forward and back. No foot articulation, and the tail can rotate. So this figure is a little weak on the articulation, but it's a decent looking figure, guys. I like the paint. I do like the paint. I like how it blends in right here with this lighter color here, and I like how the inside of the body looks right there. And you can see he's got a little bit of battle damage there in the chest. And that's pretty much it. There's not a lot to say about this guy, but he is, I mean, as far as my area go, he's the easiest one to find in stores. Now, I'm going to do a little size comparison here so you guys can take a look to see how big he really is. So here he is next to Michelangelo. So you can see he's almost like the same size as he maybe even a little shorter, but he's not that big of a figure. I just wish this guy would have been a lot bigger. Either way, still, I think the basics line is more for kids, but there's still cool figures to pick up, especially if you're a TMNT fan. Alright guys, that's my review. Today we're taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle basic line. This is Leatherhead, based off of the animated series on Nickelodeon. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the Baxter review. Take care.